This is The Wheel Weaves, a Wheel of Time podcast with no spoilers. Hey everyone, I'm your host Dani, and I'm the first-time reader going through this series chapter by chapter. As always, there's no spoilers past the chapter we're covering, and that means it's totally safe for first-time readers. I'm joined by my co-host Brett, who's a longtime fan, and he's guiding me on this journey. We'd like to thank and acknowledge our executive producers, Brandy and Kirkwood, Sean McGuire, Yanis, LightBlindedFool, Big C, Deyvis Ferreira, Green Man, Bennett Williamson, Hannah Green, Noralia, Greysin Ishara, Helena Jacobsen, Matthew Mendoza, Sims, Cyndi, Manethraen, Andrew Scarponi, Mr. Boddy's Body, David, and HoneyBunchesOfJason. And before we get into things today, we just want to thank and welcome Gabriel Nunez Rabeo, Matthew Graham, and Danielle to the Wheel Weaves Patreon team. Thank you so much for your generosity and your support of us and the podcast. We really appreciate it and could not do this without you. In this episode, we're talking about Chapter 16 of A Memory of Light.
Yeah, Chapter 16 is A Silence Like Screaming. Little ominous.
Whoa.
Ooh, It's the trees.
Well, we have like 10 perspectives.
Yeah, half that, but yeah, exactly.
It's a lot of perspectives in like a short chapter.
It is. We get a lot packed in here.
We're like, want to know where everyone is right now? Kind of. Yeah, actually, this was great.
Yeah, and it's like some of the things make me feel good, and some not so much.
Others bad.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mix.
Roller coaster, some may say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to start us out with a fun fact here, and this is mostly for me. This is not for necessarily you
or anyone else.
Or anyone else. Mostly for me.
Just
because
yourself.
Yeah. So in this chapter, we get a phrase that's chanted by the Trollocs. Murdru Kar. So MURDRUKAR.
So I for sure remember that.
Both words capitalized. So I'm going to give you the context in which they're chanting this. So,
well, it's a battle. Like, they're fighting. That's the context.
Yeah, the context is that. So there's Trollocs and there's fighting. And then there's Lan, who's there also.
He's also there.
And then we specifically get this chanted Murdru Kar 3 times. Murdru Kar, Murdru Kar. All capitalized words, a little bit unusual. And then that's when Lan's banner is targeted to like draw him into that kind of ambush situation.
Oh, no, yes.
So there's speculation about what Murdru Kar means because interestingly, and it is interesting, it's not actually defined in any of like the glossaries or the Old Tongue or Trolloc language. Like we don't have an actual translation for what this means. So the people have speculated, and I have some options here.
Okay.
So first off, this is not specifically Old Tongue because this is Trolloc speaking. So it kind of sounds like Old Tongue, but it might not be. And we don't have a lot of information.
Yeah, I get it.
So in the Old Tongue dictionary, the last word kar, K-A-R, is used as a suffix. So I had to look that up. It's the end of the word.
Yeah.
But it means, in the Old Tongue, it means punishment through the nervous system.
Well, that can't be.
Yeah, not good. Not good. However, there is no translation for murdru, so like there's nothing that I can really find there. And there's no questions that I have found that have been asked to Brandon Sanderson about what this means and what they're chanting prior to like ambushing Lan.
Okay, so write it down for when we get to interview Brandon Sanderson.
Exactly.
I'm just manifesting my goals, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be the worst question, though, because like it doesn't mean anything. I don't know. It means nothing.
He's
or
gonna
something.
Be like, what are you talking about?
So there's some speculation, and given the context of them like approaching Lan, attacking the banner, trying to take him specifically down.
It kind of sounds like murderal.
Or like murder, and then for Kar, murder the king.
Through the nervous system.
Again, that's Old Tongue. This is not necessarily Old Tongue language. Like this is Trolloc speech. We don't really know very much about it.
Well,
anyways,
the nervous system's a good place to target.
Yeah.
If you want to kill someone, so
that's true. I have heard that's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, so some people might think it means murder the king or kill them all, something along those lines. Possibly it's the Trolloc name for Lan because it's like double capitalized, which is a little bit interesting and unusual. You wouldn't necessarily have the Kar, the K, capitalized as well. But even the Wheel of Time companion has an entry for this sentence, but the entry only says, words uttered by Trollocs while fighting Lan in the last battle.
Oh, so it's like specifically Lan.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing. Like, I don't have enough information, and I want to know what the translation is, and I can't.
Maybe something to do with Malkier.
Maybe. I don't know. So if anybody knows
the Trolloc
anything.
name for Malkier.
Could be. Could be. Maybe. I don't know.
Not me.
Not me. Not this guy. Not this guy. So if anybody knows and has a definitive answer, I would like to also know.
Yeah, and you know what? It's fun facts like this that make me question why we were snubbed from the Golden Globes.
Right? For Best Podcast?
For Best
I know.
Podcast.
Amy Poehler won, and it's like, what the heck, man?
I could have been, I wasn't going to win.
But I like the consideration of a nomination at least.
I could have been nominated.
At least.
It's the first year the Golden Globes has ever had a Best Podcast award.
Right? Snubbed.
And we weren't even
Snubbed.
approached. Can you believe it?
Yes. Okay. Shall we do this?
Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to go listen to Amy Poehler's podcast because it's very good.
What is she doing that we're not?
It's so, well.
Besides being Amy Poehler.
And famous.
And famous with famous guests, I would have to assume.
Very famous, yeah.
Right, yeah.
And
we are at a disadvantage.
And it's very funny. She's much funnier than we are.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, is what it is.
Yeah, I guess so for now. Okay.
So, chapter 16, a silence like screaming.
Yeah.
And our chapter symbol is like the dead tree-ish with the moon in the background.
Yeah, we've seen it before. Mm-hmm. It's been around.
Once or twice.
Yeah. So it's the trees that are screaming.
Well, let me get to it.
Well,
so
silently
we're actually going to start in Loyal's perspective, and it's hilarious.
Yeah. I don't know how accurate he is about how people view him.
He's always wanted to be hasty. This is so fun for him.
But it's a secret, and he's secretly always wanted to be hasty. It's like, dude, literally everybody knows that about you. That's the main thing.
He's the most hasty Ogier anyone's ever met.
Yeah, that's the thing that you do best.
Everyone's like, calm down already.
Mm-hmm. And he loves humans, but that's not a secret. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows, yeah.
Yes. Okay. But here's the crazy thing.
Crazy.
Okay. Turns out they don't actually listen to everything he says when he's talking.
Like humans.
Humans
don't listen to everything Loyal says.
Right.
Because he says so many things.
Yeah, but he always listens to everything that everybody else says because, like, why would you ever talk if you didn't want people to listen? So, of course, you should listen.
Yeah.
Hang on his every word. But it's good. It's good.
Okay. Well, anyways, he is heading through the forest with a bunch of Ogier buddies, and Aerith is here too, and she's a badass, and we like it.
Yeah. The
trees are having a hard time.
Yeah, real bad time. The Trollocs, man.
Because of the Trollocs.
Yeah, and like the war and probably the dragons.
Don't like it.
The dragons keep exploding the trees too. Like that can't be good for them.
No, they don't like it. So then up ahead, Elaine's forces are carefully withdrawing out of the Bramwood.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to need help on the recap for what our battle plan is.
Okay, so we are leaving the Bramwood. We're going east towards the river.
Right.
We're going to cross the bridges, destroy the bridges, keep going, and then back up to Kyrian.
Right.
So we're at the point where we're exiting the Bramwood. Troops are moving out, and the Ogier are going to be moving in to gain support or like to protect the people retreating from the front lines here.
Yeah, and bonus, this is great book material for Loyal.
Oh,
to write his book. You're staring at me. I'm like,
yeah, it's great book material. It's like, yeah, it's a good book.
No.
It's a good chapter, yeah. It'll be a good chapter in Loyal's future book that he intends to write, assuming that he indeed gets to write it. There is that thought that crosses his mind, like, that might not happen.
Right.
Because, war and death and all that, but
well, sure,
it'll be a really good book.
He missed so much of what actually happened in this story.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's getting accounts from people. He's doing his work.
Okay, but for now, the Ogier have a job to do.
Yes, we need to slaughter all the Trollocs.
Got it.
And this is like 2 pages of crazy fight sequence. It's really cool. And what specifically stands out to me is Loyal's thoughts during the fight sequence and why we call the Shanshan Ogier the Gardeners.
Oh, yeah.
It makes it very clear.
I think the Gardeners is still a dumb name, but why they're so vicious.
Yeah, vicious, effective. So as Loyal and all his Ogier buddies are sweeping through the Trollocs with their big old blades.
Yes.
Slaughtering. And then the
axes,
second line.
knives, hammers, all the stuff they got.
Yeah, and the second line are coming in behind to finish a job. He just starts thinking these are weeds. This is dead wood. We're just killing poisonous weeds here. It's yeah, you're gardening right now. You're trimming down all the hedges in the earth. You are.
I get it.
Yeah, you're cutting down all the poisonous stuff in your. Yeah. You get it? gardeners.
They're weeding.
They're weeding the land of all the Trollocs.
Sure.
The Trollocs are dandelions. We're chopping them all down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or whatever is a weed in
Where you live.
where you live.
I hate those thistles.
Yeah, the little pokey ones.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
Those are the worst. But I like when Loyal's thinking about how Trollocs are used to fighting humans.
Yeah.
And he's like, pick on someone your own size.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you can't handle it.
It is pretty good. Yeah, and also very, very true. Yeah. So we're going to find out just how dangerous the Ogier are, and so is the Shadow.
Because they will fight, and they will kill, and that's good for us.
Yeah. No, it's like a pretty cool scene, and Loyal is totally pissed about the Trollocs ruining nature, which is fair.
Me too.
Which is fair, yeah.
I'm also pissed about that.
Okay, so good little opening scene.
Yeah, it's good. Effective.
Yeah, and I love seeing Ogier fight. It's great.
Okay, and that's the end of this perspective, and now we're going to have another one little perspective change, because this is really where we're starting to get pieces fitting together.
Right.
Everybody's doing something, the plan is in motion, and now, hey reader, you want to hear about all the things that are happening? Here it is.
Yeah.
So, we perspective change to Galad.
Yes.
Who's with the White Cloaks, and they are currently pulling back from fighting the Trollocs because the Ogier are now pushing in.
Yeah, we're doing a little switcherooski. And I like this as a follow-up to Loyal's sequence, because you think from Loyal's head,
like, we're doing so good.
Yeah,
we're
bad. We're killing.
This is the best.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, like, it's Loyal's opinion, though, so, like, I don't know how accurate it is. And then Galad's like, oh my god, that's the most terrifying shit I've ever seen in my life. And Galad's like a badass blade master, too.
Sure.
So he's like, oh my god, this is horrifying, and what they can actually do. So now I know it's actually real.
Yeah, because they're just cutting down Trollocs, and that's crazy.
Yeah, so now we've got Galad and Trom, so they're both talking to each other like, whoa, super glad the Ogier are on our side, right? Yeah, that's a good thing. And then we got this other guy, Gulliver, who's another White Cloak. I don't think we've ever really seen him much before at all.
No idea.
If ever.
He's dumb, though.
Yeah, and he has an opinion he'd like to share with everybody. Oh, they must be Shadow Spawn too, and they're going to turn on us at any minute.
At any minute.
Yeah, just like that whole thing.
And Galad's like, well, they're slaughtering Trollocs right now?
Remember that part?
Oh, it's totally a trick. It's a tricky plan.
Yes.
They're about to turn right around on us.
Remember in the Two Rivers, that whole thing? That was a trick too. This is another one of those tricks.
And then Trom and Galad are like, no.
No, man. Like, you just, no.
Just no.
So I like that we have some of the White Cloak leaders who are starting to tell their guys, like, shut the hell up about it.
Shut up
this is so
about
dumb.
it already.
It's so dumb. No, we're going to have the Ogier slaughter Trollocs and then, gotcha. No, that's not a thing.
No. But that's really what the White Cloaks stand for, is
being dumb.
Being so stupid.
Yeah, I wrote down as a side note, never underestimate how dumb people can be. I don't. Yeah, just don't do it.
I
don't
actually just assume that, like, most people are kind of dumb.
Yeah, you
gotta assume it.
Have you met me? Have you met me?
You're really the reason why. I assume
50% of us. 50% of us is dumb.
You know, I'm a genius at some things, but I'm very stupid at other things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of that perspective. That was it.
It was good. The little snapshot.
Short and sweet.
In time.
Ogier, scary.
In case you were wondering what the White Cloaks were doing and thinking, it's this.
Yeah. Actually, next. I'm gonna add one more of Galad's thoughts here, just to tie it all together about the Ogier, because he thinks, yes, the Trollocs are scary, but they're always scary. The Ogier are like peaceful tree huggers, basically. Yeah. But when they're angry, that makes them even more scary than Trollocs, because normally they're peaceful giants.
And they're smart.
Yeah, there's that too.
But Trollocs are dumb.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Okay. All right, anyways, we can move on to the next
Don't assume Ogier are dumb, though. Never.
No, just hasty.
People.
Just hasty sometimes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next perspective.
Okay, thank you, next. Rand.
Yeah.
So Rand is back in the camp in Marilor.
Yes, like the main base of operations.
Cupcake.
Yes.
No, that's Bramwood.
No. Avocado. No. Yes.
No.
Yes. Is that the avocado? Yeah, that's the avocado. No, that's not the avocado.
That's Candor.
You don't have a...
I don't have a Marilor sticker.
Oh my god. Okay.
Where's your pointer?
Here it is. Right there.
That's Marilor?
Yeah.
North of Tarvalin?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's just a big shining light.
Okay. Are you making that up right now?
No, it's like on the border. There's a whole thing about it.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's where he is.
There was a map. There was a map and everything.
Yeah. And so now Rand is talking to Moraine because it's almost time for him to go to Matt in Ebudar.
Yeah, well, he's
So
like,
that's
it's
the whole
almost time
thing.
for me to do the thing. And she's like, the thing? And he's like, no, not that thing. Ebudar thing
Another
first.
thing. I'm
A
kind of
different
putting
thing
off
first.
doing the other thing.
Yeah.
It's now time.
Yeah.
The pattern isn't telling me it's time.
Yeah, I wonder, he's waiting for his, like, Spidey tingle to,
His
you know?
Spidey tingle.
Yeah, like to, ooh, it's
His
time.
dragon
you know?
tingle. Yeah.
Okay, it's got to be
He's
it.
waiting for his dragon to tingle.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, dear.
should go to the
Okay.
doctor if your dragon's tingling, I think.
For more than 4 hours. Okay.
Oh.
And we didn't win Best Podcast. What?
We didn't.
Didn't even get nominated. Okay. So we got this whole Rand and Moraine thing. There's like a little bit of a back and forth because they're talking about the Shanch, and it's like, hey, what are you going to do? You said you need to bring peace. And he's like, I got to bring peace. And what about those times when you didn't trust me, but I didn't trust you enough? And then she's like, you trusted me enough, and that's why it's frustrating. I couldn't get you to do anything because it should have worked.
And you still don't
And you
share
still
anything.
don't. Yeah, you're bad at sharing your feelings, Rand. It's like, yeah, it's cute reminiscing for the most part. And then she points out that he's always been stubborn and he likes to prove that he can do things on his own. But the whole point of this next part here, and this is very specific to Calendar too, that we're talking about, you can't do this next part on your own.
Well, he's like, I know. That's why I need to go to Matt.
Yeah, but also the Calendar thing.
Yeah, I know.
There's
But
like,
he's
I
like
feel-
got this Shanchan thing in his mind.
Yeah,
And he's like, nah, we gotta go get the Shanchan on
Gotta
our
deal with that,
side.
yeah.
And it has to work. There's
Has to.
no other thing. It's got to be this.
has to
Has to.
work. Okay, couple things.
You want
Let's-
to talk about Calendar?
No, not yet.
Oh.
We're not even there yet. That's like an important main point.
Oh, okay.
Minor points, he still has the dagger that hides him from the shadow.
And apparently he thinks it works.
He thinks it works. Seems to have hidden him from the Dark One.
Because of that one time he stood on the cliff's edge and figured out if they could sense him or not.
And I feel like that's part of the dragon tingle. It's got to be.
Can we
He's been
think of
able-
a new name maybe for
Maybe. Not tonight, though.
that? No. Okay.
Maybe for the future. So he was able to move more closely to Shell Ghoul without drawing attention.
So he thinks it works.
Yeah. And then secondly, now we can talk about Calendar.
Okay.
This is a very, very important point here. So he's finally discovered the final secret of the sword that is not a sword.
Okay. It's a
Okay.
trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap. And it's a clever one because it's not just a Sangreal for the one power. It's also a Sangreal for the true power. Whoa.
How did he figure that out?
Well, he can channel the true power.
I know, but this seems pretty convenient that right now we're learning this just because Rand is telling us.
Wheel weaves, bro.
I know, but how did he even find that
If
out?
you play with your sword long enough, you can find out more secrets about it.
My goodness.
Right? So that's the thing. So then Moraine does a little thing where she's like, hey, what are you planning? And he...
He's like, did you set up that entire conversation just to ask me that?
And then they do like the question game where it's like back and forth, but
Yeah.
I'm not answering your question.
Oh,
with
you
it.
don't like my
You
conversation
don't like my-
skills?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's all questions. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all just like dancing around here. So he finally tells her his plan. This is the big plan.
Well, I'm just going to kill him.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill the Dark One. I don't even know how to seal him back, even if I tried. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and do it.
So Rand's internal thoughts on that one is actually pretty interesting too, because he talks about how he remembers Lews Therin and the moment of sealing, and he thinks that there was a moment, like a hint of a moment, when there may have been a possibility. And again, this is just from Rand's perspective of talking.
Lews Therin's memory?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And like how accurate, how much was there really an actual moment where you think you could kill the Dark One? And then he also thinks to himself he's more confident that he can kill the Dark One than he can reseal like the Dark One away.
Right.
I don't know how accurate that is either. Like,
Well, I can tell you because
yeah,
I can tell you exactly because I know exactly for sure.
medium accuracy.
No, I 100% know.
Okay,
So Rand has killed people before.
true.
And he's never sealed anyone in a prison before.
True.
So he's like, I have the experience of killing. I don't have any experience with sealing.
I'm pretty sure he's vicariously at least locked people in prison before. He's ordered people in prison.
Sealed
but
into a magical prison,
magical
though?
prison tomb? No.
Different.
Different. Killing part is
Killing
real. Okay.
has, and in his mind, he actually thought he's killed the Dark One several times already.
He's like, just that, but a little bit better.
A little bit different.
He did the thing right, just the target was wrong.
And was it? Because, like, is the Dark One just a physical
Apparently, turns out, just a dude. Turns out, he's just a dude. It's Jeff Goldblum, man.
Oh my gosh.
Turns out,
no.
that's who's behind the curtain in Shale Ghul. It's just Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Because you know
I
Wicked.
can see that. I do, in fact. That is the thing I know. Because you don't, really.
Yeah, I just don't know it's Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so Moiraine's like, I don't know. Is that going to work?
It doesn't sound like it's going to work.
It doesn't sound like it's going to work.
Okay.
And Ryan said, well, the Dark One's outside the pattern. And
yeah. And she's like, are you sure about that? Because, like, there's a lot of...
Because the pattern says things.
A lot of philosophy going on here in this argument about how we're going to kill the Dark One. So it seems like Moiraine is pretty firmly on the side of, you're dumb and you're a dumb kid for even thinking this.
Well, which is rude.
Yeah. I'm not totally...
Because Moiraine is giving the air of, I've studied this for 1,000,000 years and I know because it's my area of expertise.
True. Yeah. Okay.
But, like... Your area of expertise is also on conjecture.
Yeah, that's true, too.
It's not on anything of any actual substance.
Yeah.
You're both sort of playing with nothingness of theories.
Mm-hmm.
And you're both very sure that your nothingness theory is right.
So she thinks she's right that it's not going to work. He's sure that he's right that it definitely, there's a chance that it can work.
I agree that there's a chance it could work.
You think so?
100%. I've said this before.
Okay. Well,
100% definitely, maybe.
I don't think
there is 100% that there is a chance that it can work.
I don't know if I'm even going to agree with that.
Maybe 60%. There's a 100% chance that it might 60% work.
That seems bad, like bad math. I don't know. Okay. We should avoid the percentages.
Okay. 60% of the time it works every time.
Okay. So they go back and forth. Let's talk about this Sangreal thing just one more time here, just to tie a knot in that, because we do kind of glaze over it.
If you want.
Do you remember the ins and outs of how to use Calendar? What do we have to do?
We need other people.
We do,
we need 2 ladies.
You need 2 ladies so that it's safe. Also, there's no buffer.
Nynaeve and Moiraine. Nynaeve and Moiraine are going to be his ladies.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Those are the 2 ladies.
Those are the ladies.
Not like one of his lovers.
No, we've already actually been over this. This is a prediction of mine.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I'm just going to breeze draw it on past that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. There's no buffer on the Sangreal. So typically with the Angreal Sangreal, there's a buffer so you can't like over channel.
Okay.
Right? And burn yourself out.
Sure.
So just like the Choden Call, there's a buffer. You couldn't burn himself out. Melted the statue with the cleansing. Didn't burn themselves out.
Okay, that's true. Okay.
Calendar has no buffer.
Okay.
Potential for burning yourself out. So
although
now,
to be fair, as a channeler, without an Angreal or Sangreal, you can burn yourself out.
Yeah.
So just always, every time you channel, like that's a thing that can happen.
But you typically know your upper limit of how much you can channel. With Calendar, you go crazy a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
And then we got the whole true power, 1 power. Are we channeling both at the same time in superhuman levels?
And
like, what are we doing here?
Ladies who can channel the true power, if he's going to channel true power?
We don't know.
Because maybe that's what we need to kill the Dark One.
So then we would need 2 Forsaken ladies?
That is
limiting.
Well, we have one probably who will help us.
Who?
Lanfear.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Lanfear. And then second one, I'm gesturing to you.
Well, I'm trying to think of who's even still left.
Yeah.
Grandol, who is ugly now.
Yeah, Hessalam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugly face.
Mm-hmm.
Her. She'll be so mad that she's ugly. She'll really want to get back at.
I'm gonna put this on not your best prediction, but we can move on. That's okay.
I don't know. I'm just saying things I'm thinking. It's been a long time since I said things I was thinking. So.
Yeah. Okay, so then Moiraine hits him with the, you've grown up so much since the 2 rivers, but you're still just a child, aren't you?
Rude.
Yeah, Rand doesn't like it, so he hits her with the same line.
I'm 4 centuries old.
Same line. I love it. Like, same
I'm
execution.
I'm one of the oldest people in existence.
Yeah, it's so funny. I love it so much.
Can I tell you how much this confused my brain?
It's a repeat of the thing you said to Cadswin.
I'm aware. At that time, I got it.
Right, this
time.
Yeah.
I went, wait a minute. I thought Age of Legends was 3,000 years ago, not 400 years ago.
Whoa,
what is this? A mistake.
Yeah, that's good.
It lasted not long. And then I went, oh,
okay,
what in the Age of Legends 3,000 years ago, he already had been alive for 400 years.
Yeah.
And
now he's like 20 years old
and
here.
now he's like 20.
So he's like 420 years old. So the thing is, the last time he made this argument to Cadsuane,
it worked.
He prefaced it more for us, the reader, to be like, Luz Theron, 400 years, plus my years. Here he's just like, I'm over 400 years
I'm
old.
4 centuries old. And I was like, well, actually,
turns out
you're thousands of years old.
Yeah, but also,
if you kind of think about it.
But like being alive time.
You know, I get it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Moiraine.
And Moiraine's like, well, that's cute, but like, no.
Did that work on the others?
And he's like, well, it worked on Cadsuane. And she's like, makes sense.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't. She's like, maybe she didn't, bite as hard as you think she did on that one.
Yeah.
But I think she bit. I think she bit pretty hard. I just like that what he used against Cadsuane, it does not work at all on Moiraine. And she calls him on it, and then they both like chuckle about it because like it is pretty funny.
Okay, fine. You might have Luz Theron's memories, but that doesn't make you ancient.
Otherwise,
Manethraen would be the patriarch of us all.
Yeah.
And then Rand's like, what?
What does that mean?
Never mind.
Yeah. Just something I'm supposed to or not supposed to know, but I do know because she does that a couple times in chapter 2. She's like, I'm not supposed to know certain pieces of information, but I know them.
Yeah, now get me some tea. Tea boy. And then he goes to do it.
Yeah, well, he stops himself.
And then he's like, wait a minute.
I never got you tea. It's cute. It's a really nice, like, I really like this scene because there's so much, like, back and forth banter.
She's like, I'm just seeing if you would do it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And, okay, the other thing that Moiraine casually mentions here in this scene that Rand never told her is that the first meeting with the Seanchan went very poorly.
Yeah.
But she knows it and, like, comments on that. It's like, what if this goes bad again? So then it's again, she's just like, she knows things. That's her job. Okay. That pretty much wraps it up with the Rand perspective because then he leaves to potentially go get her tea.
Go find a solution with the Seanchan.
Go get her tea first.
Well, yeah.
More importantly, get her tea. And then
tastes good.
And then after.
Oh, no, wait. That's the
next perspective.
Oh,
that's
right.
Maureen's perspective. That is about half a page long.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm interested in Rand going to Abu Dar.
Mm-hmm. Because he knows Matt's there. And he's been waiting for Matt to get there.
Ah.
So now it seems like he's going to have a meeting with Matt and Tuon for Tuona. Call her Tuon.
I suppose so.
With Matt and the highest one?
It's going to be juicy. What's going to
happen?
This is going to be good. It's going to be complicated.
Is it going to work? Is something going to, are they going to come to an agreement of sorts?
Well,
because like that's next on the roadmap of things we have to do before the last battle. That's like the last thing. We have deal with the Seanchan, and then literally
otherwise the dragon's piece doesn't work.
Yeah, because he told everyone if he can't get the Seanchan on board that they don't have to follow the piece. And it's
I think they'll get him on board. Yes.
It'll work, okay.
It'll work. Because last time it was only Rand, and she almost succumbed to the Taviran-ness.
Sure.
And now 2.
Oh, you think Matt's going to be able to convince her of anything?
Yes.
Oh.
Not convince her of anything, but his Taviran nature will converge with Rand's Taviran nature.
Into a super Taviran.
Taviran nature.
The pull.
Times 2.
Okay.
She might be more willing to hear him out with Matt there.
Okay. See, that seems more reasonable.
Also.
Yeah.
And Avienda saw the future, and the Dragon's Peace holds.
Well, in that timeline.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily set in stone. That's the whole point.
Well, that's what I was hoping.
That's the whole point.
But I was thinking maybe it is set in stone for this convenient theory.
Yeah, maybe.
I can flip-flop as well as anyone else can.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move to Maureen's perspective.
First, let's take a break.
Okay. And then we'll do the very quick Maureen perspective.
I need some chapstick.
Right.
And I haven't had any thoughts about references, but if you can think of one, by the time I go get my chapstick and come back, we have shot glasses that were sent to us.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's a lot of pressure. Okay. I'll try. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. So we're back.
Yeah.
Got the shot glasses.
It's a good one.
Okay, but first I want a reference. Go.
Okay. Well, you didn't give me much time, and I didn't have one ready. So I would say that the Ogier fighting violently, even though they're typically peaceful creatures, is very reminiscent of the Ents attacking Isengard.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, because they go savage. Because he keeps hurting trees.
Yeah.
So,
Don't hurt trees.
don't hurt trees. So the trees are going to hurt you back.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? They lost their Ent wives, which is very sad.
Yeah, well, they didn't lose them.
No, they lost them. They have no idea where they are.
Somewhere they don't know where they are anymore.
Exactly. That's sad.
I guess that's technically losing, but there's still hope.
Okay, so these shot glasses are from Jeremy.
Yeah.
We have 2 shot glasses here from his cross-country trip this past summer.
Nice.
One is from a bizarre road stop in Nebraska, and the other is from the state capital in Idaho.
Yeah, well, this one that I have... Okay, you do yours first.
It's just a weird little mug.
It looks like a mug, but it kind of looks like a honeycomb.
I love shot glasses with a little handle.
Yeah,
like
adorable.
a little mini cup.
Adorable.
I love my shot glass with a handle.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, it does look like a honeycomb, so I don't know if that's a thing. From here, anyways.
I don't think it's anything.
Okay. Mine is from Idaho, and it's got a little Star Wars potato, and it says Darth Tater.
Yeah, Darth Tater.
I love it. And he's got a little lightsaber and the helmet and everything.
That's
and
great,
shoes.
because potatoes are grown in
Idaho. Yeah.
Famously?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Same with PEI. PEI has lots of potatoes.
Good to know.
Prince Edward Island.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Ugh, that tastes bad. Good shot glasses, though. Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah. Okay.
We appreciate it.
All right. Now we got to get to Moraine because we get like just a couple of sentences here.
Oh, yeah. She's drinking tea and it tastes good. Next.
Number one.
No, I'm just kidding.
Number one, Rand did go and get her the tea.
Yeah.
Number 2, he has grown up a lot. And she thinks he's doing good, but also he did just say...
Because he can make good tea.
Oh, yeah, okay. But not just that. He's doing good, but also he did just say he thinks he can kill the Dark One, so maybe he's not doing that.
That's not the sign of
Yeah.
a humble man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I really want my Dragon Reborn to be super humble?
No, but that's what she says.
No.
You need a proper balance of self-effacement and pride. You need a balance. You can't just be all one or the other. So she does the whole, wheel weaves thing, like it's going to be what it's
Good.
going to be.
Good. So stop trying to talk him out of things.
No, she has to. She has to play Dark One's advocate. That's the thing. Like, it's good. It's good to have your opinions challenged.
Dark One's advocate, I feel like when we're literally talking about killing the Dark One.
And she's saying, no, don't do it.
She's like, don't kill
That's
the Dark One.
Dark One's advocate.
Well,
there.
that makes me think that maybe she's a Dark Friend.
Really?
No.
Yeah. It didn't even feel... Felt bad hearing it.
Well, who's saying no, don't kill the Dark One? Yeah, right. Come on. Only Dark Friends would be like, oh, you know what? I think that's a bad idea.
You know, to be fair, I don't know if she ever says don't do it. I think she says you can't do that.
That's
that's
not a thing that can happen.
You can't do that. You can't kill the wind.
And Rand's like, watch me.
Yeah, it's just part of,
Frickin' watch me.
Yeah, if it's just a dude, then maybe. If it's not that, then it'll be more difficult. Probably.
It's Balefire.
If the Dark One is Jeff Goldblum, you can totally kill Jeff Goldblum.
With Balefire.
With Balefire.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And also Kalendor?
What do you mean? Like...
Balefire out of Kalendor.
Yeah. Oh, when you said kill him with... I was like, stab him at the same time you're Balefire. It's a sword, too. Like, it's a sword. It's not a sword, but it's a sword.
Not,
you can use it as a sword.
It's probably not that sharp.
That is sharp enough.
What's it made of?
Yeah.
Crystal?
Well,
glass?
It's a Terangriel. It's a Sahangriel. Like, it's magic stuff. Hardened magic juice.
Interesting. Gross.
Yeah.
That's a gross way to say that.
I don't know. Like, what do you want here?
I don't know. Wheel weaves.
Yeah.
As the wheel wills.
That's it.
And that's what Moraine says.
That's all for Moraine.
And that's also what I say.
Okay.
Next.
All right, last one. Here we go. And this is a bit of a longer one here.
Okay, Lan.
Lan's doing stuff here.
Lan is doing stuff, and we're going to fight more Trollocs.
Yes. So there's like a plan going on here. So if you recall, the last couple of times we've been with Lan and the whole defense of Tarwin's Gap.
It's not going great.
It's going poorly, and they are retreating.
It's going better than they ever expected it to go, and now it's starting to go worse again.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Was it ever going better?
Yeah, because they thought they were just like gonna ride in and
die. Okay,
and then
fair.
They didn't, and they've held off as long as they have, and that's better than they thought it was gonna be.
Fair. I will give you that. So they are currently retreating. They are not in Darwin's Gap anymore.
No, because they also burned Faldara and Falmoran.
Yeah, like the two capital cities.
That happened. I didn't know if that actually would happen.
Oh yeah, burn them to the ground, burn all the countryside.
That's very sad.
Burninating. It is a serious thing because we do not want the Shadow Spawn to have these fortresses that are like super defensible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Except under overwhelming odds. So that's happening. And with this retreat, there's a secret plan that's going on here too, that we have kept secret from all the common soldiers till the very last possible moment because friggin' dark friends are everywhere, man.
Yes.
So we've only talked to like the top leaders about
who are
this plan.
definitely not dark friends.
No way.
No top leader could ever be a dark friend.
So here's the thing. You have to let some people in on the plan.
Tenobia, for one.
Okay. You have to let some people in on the plan. It can't just be Lan with his own make-believe plan, because it's not a plan if nobody knows it. Like, we do need to tell some people. We've just kept the common troops out of it.
Ran would beg to differ. He loves having plans.
I don't have to tell anybody.
He doesn't tell anyone about.
Yeah.
That's his favorite.
Okay, so Lan gives the order, and then we've got like Lan leading a big thousands of people cavalry charge, riding with the men of the Trollocs, and we get like this huge battle scene. We have the Trollocs with way superior numbers. We've known that, and we've also got the Ashaman Deep here. So Deep is also with Lan. He's tied to his saddle.
How's that spelled?
Deepe.
Okay.
Deep?
Yeah, sure.
Deepe?
Deepe.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I think he's just deep.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's tied to a saddle because he's missing his leg.
He's missing a leg. Yeah, It's not going super well for him either right now.
No.
And it goes worse by the end.
But also, good for that guy, because we just talked about how Rand needs to get over his emotional burden of losing a limb.
Sure.
And how he needs to still get out there and do his thing.
Yeah.
Even though he's lost his limb.
Unfortunately, he's not going to be around much longer.
No, but good for him for getting back on the horse, literally.
Getting back on the horse, literally. Okay, cool. Now, as a side note, we also have
that guy his credit.
14 channelers now. Egwene sent a little bit of a backup reinforcement crew, so that's something.
Yeah.
It's something. So now we're in the middle of this big fight sequence here on the ground, following Lan. Lan's banner is flying here, and it's drawing a lot of attention. And this is where we get that whole Mur-Drew-Car chanting from the Trollocs.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you for sure noticed that.
And then they go after his banner and the dude carrying it.
Yes, so that is, I think Andir is carrying it. He goes down, but he's okay. He doesn't actually die here. So
no, because Lan goes and picks him up or something.
Yeah, Lan basically like rides in with Mandorb, gets as close as he can, jumps down, fights. Then two Fades come and ambush him, and then he kills both Fades because Lan's a friggin' badass. Yeah, and then he like picks up Andir and hustles him back to his horse. So yeah. So it's all okay for Lan and Mandorb and Andir. And then also, because Lan kills two Fades in this fight sequence, like 150 Trollocs die around them. So now we got a little bit of breathing room, which is great. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. So.
Not great. Bad? Good. Bad?
This was good.
Good.
Lan's not dead, Andir's not dead. Like, that's good.
Okay.
Okay. So, specifics on this secret plan that's happening here. Because we get it pieced together like throughout the entire sequence here. So what they've done is they have retreated across the countryside, right, away from Tarwin's Gap. They have not engaged the Trollocs for 4 days before right now. Okay. So they have taken 4 days off from fighting, and they are only running.
Right, and then there's this whole sequence of Lan kind of explaining and thinking to us.
Like why they're doing this?
About the letting the Trollocs.
Yes. Okay, I'll explain that.
Starve or something?
Yes. Okay. So the Blight has been pumping out Trollocs for a long time now. That's why there's so many. Mm-hmm. There's not enough food.
Okay.
Trollocs eat anything, including their own dead.
Yes.
Or people, or anything.
Anything. So
the Trollocs also don't use supply lines. They don't have wagons of food being carted to the front lines to feed them as soldiers.
Yes, fair. Got it.
So we have taken 4 days off from fighting so that the Trollocs have had no dead bodies to eat. So the Trollocs have been starving for like 4 days with no food, so they are ravenously hungry because they are Trollocs. So now we have turned this retreat, we turned around real quick, and we attacked them and we charged. So we were able to kill a whole bunch of Trollocs very quickly, which was great, in one big cavalry charge. Now, the next part of the sequence is, as the Trollocs are now feasting on their dead, and some of the dead people, soldiers that we lost, like that's the sad part Lan thinks about.
Yeah.
As the Trollocs are eating, then we have the next part of our big cavalry charge. We're going to have all of our big armies attack by charging over and over and over again on these unsuspecting Trollocs who are very busy eating and not forming proper lines to defend against a charge.
Got it. Yes.
So now we're able to kill even more Trollocs. Couple things happened before that in the chapter, though. There's like a conversation because as Lan brings Andir back and he's like, okay, we get Prince Kaisel, who has an opinion about Queen Zenobia.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So who's Prince Kaisel?
So he's the guy.
Kaisel?
Yeah,
Kaisel?
he's like the eldest son of I think it's the king of Shinar or something. Can't remember exactly where, but he was the guy who like recognized Lan. He's been beside he's been beside Lan the whole time here, and he's like young kid but ready to die and fighting well. So it's cool. We like him. He tells Lan, "Hey, Queen Zenobia is riding with her army." And he's like, "Yeah, cool. She can do that if she wants to."
Yes, but she's a lady.
She's a lady, and then Prince Kaisel's like, "She's a lady, shouldn't do that."
Right.
And then Lan says, well, yeah, I'm not going to do anything about that. If you want to go tell her that, I will give you a nice burial after I am allowed to remove your head from the spike that she puts it on.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I'll make sure you get proper honors. And it's like, yeah, because then Lan says, hey, if I could, I would put a sword in the hand of literally every woman in the Borderlands. Like, I would take any of them over any of the southern armies, like dumb millionaires who don't even know Trollocs are real.
Yes.
Any day.
Any day.
Any day. So, yeah, it's a good explanation of, like, him being a big idiot and Lan being like, don't be a big idiot.
Sure.
And yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
We're
not going to talk about Zenobia riding into battle?
Well, she's a leader, and she's leading her people. You don't like that?
I medium like that.
Why?
Because she's a dark friend, and she's going to fuck shit up.
But if she's not a fart friend... That's good. That's good.
A fart friend. Okay, now I think we should always call Zenobia a fart friend. But
it's not even that funny.
It's not even that funny. I'm very tired. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If she's not a dark friend, then I would argue that she's just a good leader. Like, I think it's a good thing to have leaders riding into battle and not just commanding your people to death.
Exactly. Except for the fact that
allegedly,
she's
allegedly a dark friend.
Yeah, I've alleged it.
Yeah, with no evidence.
No, there's some. There's definitely some evidence.
Not been
Otherwise, I wouldn't think this.
Okay. Yeah, like, I don't know what to tell you.
No, I don't need you to tell me anything. Okay. I know it.
All right, cool. All right, so then we get the second phase of the plan. We've got the explanation of the whole starving Trollocs, and now they're feasting on the remains right now. And then we've got just like the wave after wave after wave of all the armies charging in and like doing sweeps and then veering off, so we can just repeatedly hit the Trollocs and just
because they're all scattered and
they're scattered. They're not paying attention. The Fades start trying to whip them into shape to like form up ranks against this charging cavalry line. It's not working. So it is a pretty like morbid and brutal plan, but hopefully it's going to be effective. And it's morbid and brutal because like we're allowing the Trollocs to eat our dead bodies, but it's for a good cause.
Still sucks though.
Yeah. And then finally, during this huge attack that they're carrying out against the Shadow Spawn, that's when the Dreadlords realize what's happening.
Right, yeah,
so they jump in to counterattack to offer support from the bad guy lines to help the Trollocs. So then we got Ashaman Deep, who sees one figure in particular, and they're like up on this big siege engine looking thing from what it seems like. Like there's this big flat bed, maybe like 20 feet tall, so that they can get like a view, like a vantage point probably as channelers.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And the Trollocs are pushing it forward on big wheels. Like it's a big thing. Oh, I should have used the Grand. Okay. No, it's fine. Battering ram. It's fine. Grand, big wolf head. No, okay, cool. It would have been a good reference for a shot. It's fine. Cool.
It counts.
It's good. Okay. So they're pushing it forward on big wheels. There's a bunch of dreadlords. And Deep says, oh, man, that's the Mahil. Like, Taim is here.
Oh, yeah.
On the big siege engine. Like, right there.
Oh, my gosh. What's he doing here?
Well, yeah, because apparently he hasn't been here for a little while. He's taken some time off, but now he's back. Yeah. I mean, we knew Taim was busy.
Yeah.
Like, turning people.
Oh, he's very busy.
Yeah.
Got lots to do. Now he's here.
Mm-hmm.
But are we going to blast him now? No.
No, because Deep's like, I can take him, but then he can't. Because there's like flashes of light, and then Mandarb rears up and tosses Lan to the ground, and then Lan feels people like picking him up off the ground and putting him into a saddle and holding him steady, and then he looks over and sees Deep's like mangled, bloody corpse. Like, Deep dies here. Mm-hmm. He's donezo, and it's unfortunate. And poor Mandarb getting scared here like that. That's like, Taim really needs to die. You know, we talked about this really early on.
Yeah, don't be mean to horses. Gauge
for goodness. Are you mean to horses?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Taim and the Dreadlords, I would say not.
Not nice to horses.
No. Okay. So, yeah.
Well, that's also what happens when you charge in with cavalry. Your horses might get spooked.
Well, no. Specifically, Mandarb is not spooked by, like, the Trollocs.
Oh, no.
And the Fates.
That's true.
They get struck by, like, I don't know, lightning or something. So, from what it seems, Mandarb's okay.
Good, then.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, so basically super chaotic at the end, especially with the channelers coming in. Our channelers are not a match for Taim and the Dreadlords.
No, and not in this instance or scenario.
No, because Lan's on the ground, he's getting hauled back into the saddle and somebody's steadying him and it's chaotic, and he sees Deep's dead body on the ground, and then they like retreat and ride away.
Yeah, we're leaving now, so it's not good. Yeah, it's not going well, and it's just...
And that's where this chapter ends.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not going great for the light.
They should probably get more channelers on their side and use them as weapons.
Okay, I like where you're going with that. Where?
Like, why are... Like, we just need to start... Just blast them.
Just start blasting them. That's the problem.
I know they're trying so hard with their armies and stuff. It's just not a match.
We need more channelers.
Yes.
Okay, good idea.
Thanks.
Good idea. And if we had that idea 100 years ago, we could have been recruiting to have properly trained channelers.
Yeah, I'm going to be in charge.
Yeah.
Of recruitment.
Even like 5 years ago. Even 2 years ago.
Yeah, we could have done a much better job.
The problem is it's only been like 6 months.
Well, no, I'd say about 2 years ago is when things started happening.
Black Tower came along real quick.
Well, that's only because Taim was recruiting for the dark side.
Well.
They have a much better business plan.
That's true.
Mission, vision, everything.
They do, yeah. Benefits.
More united.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I can't definitively say I would not join the dark side. I'm just saying it's a hard pick. Yeah.
Especially with like promise of like eternal glory and all that fun.
Yeah, it doesn't do much for me.
Well, those are the benefits.
Yeah. Secret club access, you know?
Yeah. Secret handshake, probably.
Yeah. Well, they have the symbol. They do have like a secret.
Yeah, that's exclusive.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not just anybody knows that.
So that's the problem is good side doesn't have anything cool like that to be like, we're on the good side. They should. They should start recruiting to the good side. See? No one's ever thought of that. Okay, it's time for this to end.
You go to bed. All right, we're doing one chapter next episode, but it's
no
a good
way.
One. It's a good one.
It's a good one?
I like it.
No, I don't like when you tell me it's a good one.
Oh, yeah. No, you're probably not going to like it, but like it's a good one.
Oh, but you like it?
Yeah. You're going to hate it.
Oh, no. Well, before you go ahead and watch a bunch of Ogier slaughter a bunch of Trollocs, I'm going to say that this is part of the pattern now.
Yeah, it's part of the pattern.
Well, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for listening, everyone. The Wheel Weaves is hosted and edited by Dani and Brett, produced by Dani and Brett with Passion Socks, Cody Feltz, Mo Zyme, Jamie Young, Jared Berg, Ricky Morissette, Matt Truss, Antoine Benoit, MKM, Megan, Colby T, Gabby Young, Rycat, Chris G, Sarah Creech, Saverio Bartolini, Megs621, William Johnson, and Courtney B. With music by Audionautics. Now, be sure to check out our Patreon page if you're interested in supporting us and the podcast. We'd love to send you some Patreon exclusive merchandise as a thank you. Plus, you'll gain access to our episodes earlier than everyone else. And at the time of recording, we have over, I think, 50 bonus episodes at patreon.com/thewheelweavespodcast. So you can find all of that and more over there. For general information about our show, like how to get in touch with us, how to send us shot glasses, how to join our Discord, you can visit thewheelweavespodcast.com. And as always, please be sure to give us that 5-star review because it really does make a huge difference in helping people find us. And be sure to tell a friend, Riyadh, because referrals really are the best compliment. Thanks again for listening. This really is part of the pattern now.